Kriya Yoga. Maybe Kriya once or just following the path, and sometime we will get that Kriya initiation. And so all of us, we meditate, maybe for a short time, for a long time, whatever is convenient to us. And of course, Krishna has said that you do your karma, but don't look for fruits of it. But it's a human nature that obviously we just try to see where I am going, whether I am really progressing on spiritual path or not. And that time, many times it happens that we read something, or we discuss with someone, or we listen to someone's conversation, and we hear that many things which are really, we find that they are very foreign to us, means levitating, maybe seeing Kundalini awakening, walking on water, walking in fire, and we say, oh, it's not possible for me. Then how can I understand that whether I am progressing on spiritual path or not? And for that, immediately Krishna comes to our rescue, and here is the from chapter 16, he is telling 16:1 to 3. The blessed Lord said, fearlessness, purity of heart, perseverance in the acquisition of wisdom and the practice of meditation, sattvic charity, self-restraint, the performance of holy rites, symbolic, self-offering to God and to Devas, service to holy person, and Agnihotra, pouring oblation into the sacred fire, study of scripture, self-discipline, straightforwardness, harmlessness, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, disinclination towards fault findings, kindness to all, non-covetousness, gentleness, modesty, not calling attention to oneself, steadfastness of purpose, radiance of character, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, absence of malice, absence of self-conceit. These qualities, O descendant of Bharata Arjuna, are the endowments of those who are divinely inclined. So when I read this, I said, I have to be perfected in so many things. But then also, we can start the journey. We all are together, and it's not that I am saying. See, it is for us together. What we have to go to what is our goal. And here, goal as such, if you say, Swamiji has made it very simple. Goal of spiritual path is transcendence of ego. And if we consider that as a goal, all these things they become very easy to understand, maybe very hard to imbibe, but very easy to understand that that is our goal, and we feel that yes, they are achievable. May not be very to the highest level, but we can go ahead on this path. And so I will not go into detail for every aspect, but in all, when I studied them and tried to understand them, 3 points came to my notice. That main things are, first, we have to reduce we have to transcend our ego, and for that, main thing is, I feel, making your life simple. That thing always attracts me, making your life simple as much as possible. And when we do, immediately what happens? Our desires reduces. As desires, because desires is the thing when we don't have anything and we try to gain that or obtain that, then it becomes desire. And once you get that thing, you become attached to it. So desire first comes, and then when you get it, you become attached to it. So desires and attachment, it is always said they are the two things. They are the main reason for coming back on this earth again and again. And so if we try to reduce or transcend our ego, and for transcending our ego, there are so many things. See, now here I try to make them bifurcate all these qualities, maybe into desires, attachment, and into ego transcendence. And here it comes that purity of heart, then self-restraint, performance of sacred rites, study of scriptures, self-discipline, harmlessness, kindness, steadfastness of purpose. These are the things if we try to imbibe in ourselves, because when charity, we think of doing charity. Charity may be in financial ways or service ways. Really speaking, we try to share what we have with others, and immediately our ego comes down. In service, at least we always feel that when you do any service, your ego is really many times, because I was working with bank and it's a service sector, but people used to come and tell you so many things that you are, whatever salary you are getting, it is because we have kept the money with you. And that thing was really, and then I said, yes, true, what they are saying is not totally wrong, but then there your ego really gets shattered. Otherwise you think I am a bank employee, such a great person, and they come and immediately they bring you down to the ground level, that you are whatever you are getting because we have get the money. And the service does this way, reduces your ego in a lot many ways. And so if you do charity in both the ways, money wise and service wise, it's a very useful way to reduce our ego. And then self-restraint, not getting into, if anything you are doing, not getting into that from your ego consciousness. For example, if you are eating some good food, then also just keeping yourself away and not just gobbling it. It's not the right way. And just keeping yourself away and enjoying it for God and Guru. That keeps your health also good, and that is the way we should do, because when we are on the spiritual path. And self-discipline, it is always necessary in any way, because self-discipline makes you to meditate on time, then it brings you to perform all your duties on time, and it's a basic need for any yogi to follow, that there should be always self-discipline. It's not a harsh thing. If we have not self-discipline, okay, we can start it from now, slowly we can, if we are meditating for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, increase it to half an hour, do it daily if we are not doing it daily. And in that time, we should be truthful to ourselves. Whether we are, see, now there it goes, because no one is going to watch you, but our heart, we ourselves know whether we are going it on the right way or not. So these small things really help us to become a progress on spiritual path. And here we can judge ourselves. It's not judging anybody else, but we can judge ourselves whether really I am doing what I want to do, or what is my goal in life. Again and again, after few days, it's very nice to understand and go back to what is my goal in life. Why I have come here, why God has brought me to this level where we are. Then why He has brought it, and whether I am helping Him to help me. If it is possible, then really we are progressing on the path. And all of us, we are progressing. We have not progressed, so we are on this planet still. The day we will progress, we won't be here. We will be just out of this planet. And then desires, freedom from, in desires comes the freedom for anger. In that case, Master has said, and Swamiji has mentioned it, what is anger? Then he has said, they are frustrated desires. When your desire is not fulfilled, you become angry. And so what is the good way to not become angry? Keep your desires least. Just make your life, because yogi's life should be need-based. It is always like that. Then it helps himself to progress very fast. Then tranquility. Tranquility he has discussed. Then tranquility means in any situation. See, this is life and it won't go every time in a positive way. Sometimes something happens. But in that situation also, keep balanced and don't try to express too much of your emotions or too much of your anger or frustration, whatever it is. Try to maintain it. This is a very, very good quality to study on, maintaining tranquility. It's hard, but it is possible. And we can work on it with a thoughtful mind. That I will not get disturbed with this situation, and sometimes you know that now this situation is going to come, and you can make yourself ready in that case, and you can try yourself, okay, I succeeded in that or not. And it's a very good thing that you can study yourself, whether I am progressing or not, whether in this situation 4 years back how I would have reacted, and now what is my reaction. So whether I am progressing or not. It's a good thing to understand. And here, when I was reading that the spiritual progress, this scripture came to my help again. I would like to read it from here. What Swami Shri Yukteswar Ji explained as spirituality as, or spiritual development as. Because when Paramahansa Yogananda got Samadhi, Yukteswar Giri gave him Samadhi. And after a few days, Gurudev, Paramahansa Yogananda Ji went to his master. And what was the conversation in between them? One day, however, I took a problem to master. I want to know, sir, when shall I find God? You have found him. No, sir, I don't think so. My guru was smiling. I am sure you aren't expecting a venerable personage adorning the throne in some antiseptic corner of the cosmos. I see, however, that you are imagining that the possession of miraculous powers is knowledge of God. One might have whole universe and find the Lord elusive still. Spiritual advancement is not measured by one's outward powers, but only by the depth of his bliss in meditation. Ever new joy is God. So just thinking, when in such a simple way, realized souls are telling what is spiritual development. So it is good for us to understand that spiritual advancement is not of having some outward powers and then thinking that really I am progressing. If we want to really think of that, we can think that how I am behaving with my co-workers, because with co-workers how we react, with higher authorities, with our subordinates, with all the three cases how we react with them. Are we compassionate? Are we kind to them? And see all these small things. If your maid comes home and she breaks your good crockery, what is your immediate reaction? Maybe you have just come out of meditation, and that time you will come to know your meditation was right or wrong, how you react to her faults. And that is small things, they are on which we can just contemplate and understand that whether really we are progressing on spiritual path or not. It's not that levitating or seeing lights or hearing something. The true nature of human beings, to become a human, really speaking, is a spiritual path. And there where we transcend our egos. And if we try to work on these qualities consciously, really we change. Maybe it is because spiritual path is a slow process, and but it happens, and we have to give it a time. So yeah, and so now there are many things Swamiji has written. Straightforwardness, where he said that truthfulness and straightforwardness, we can take them together. And for truthfulness, he said, it's that nothing, that is the quality that you feel, I need not hide anything from anybody, or I need not have to manipulate the words or thought also. And many times this situation comes that you feel that I need to manipulate the situation. And there you can check yourself, okay, whether I am becoming truthful and straightforward or going in the wrong way. And that time correcting yourself is a everyday process. It's a fight, it's a battle. This is a battle. Bhagavad Gita is a battle. And so that battle is every day it is happening in ourselves. So if we will try to understand that this is a battle and I want to win, and so I will do the right thing, maybe it is little bit that I will have to step back. That's fine, because afterwards we are going to get so many good qualities out of it. Then um, disinclination towards fault finding. This is the way Swamiji put that. It's hard, but accept situation and people as they are. Many times we judge or we think or we look at people from our views, our point of thinking, and accordingly we try to judge them, but it is not right. Everyone has his own way to work the things and come to the conclusions, maybe because out of failures or successes, whatever it is, they will face it till the time they don't come to you and ask for advice. It's good to be away from that, just see what is happening, enjoy it as God's creation, enjoy that God has made so many things and how He is working and how He is enjoying. In me also, if there are so many faults and He is enjoying, why not in others? Why not in others? Why we are just thinking that if my drawbacks are good, but not His or not hers. It's a very wrong thing. And here, these are the small things where we can check ourselves on day-to-day basis and progress on the spiritual path, where we can know that whether we are really progressing or not. And in this case, always Gurudev has said that, see now, spirituality is a fun. Nowadays I feel that spirituality is a fun, because so many things you get to know and you lose nothing. If you are losing your ego, which is very good, and otherwise you are gaining all good qualities. But in that case, I'll tell how one can check. One story I'll tell where we can understand whether that lady was progressing or not. It is a story by Gurudev only. So he said when he was a small boy, they had a aunt. In her auntie was staying with them. She was an elderly lady, and she was known to be a very good meditator. Every day meditating, morning, evening, or full day she used to meditate. And when I like this story very much, but she was the #1 troublemaker in the household. So he used to say, Gurudev said, oh, I started losing my confidence in meditation. Whether it is really it uplifts you or what happens to someone when he meditates. Then he said, no, but before coming to conclusion, I will keep watch on her for one day and see how she meditates. And in the morning, he sat just outside her door, and early morning she got up and she went inside with her beads mala, and she closed the door behind her. After some time, a fisherman came. She came out and she started scolding him. Yesterday you gave the fishes, they were not good, this, that, everything he did. And when he left, she went inside again, closed the door behind her. After some time, a washerman came, iron wala. She came again out and she said, yesterday you didn't iron the clothes properly. And she gave him also some lessons, and again she went in. After some time, his father came down to go to office. She came with a big list of the things she wanted, and she handed over to him and said, today I want all these things. Again she went inside. When the lunchtime was near, she came out and she started guiding her daughter-in-laws. Prepare this food like this, you are not doing it rightly, it is not at all tasty, this, that. And again she came and she went inside. They said, okay, I came to know why her meditation, what meditation is, how it is affecting her. It was just making her, or in meditation she was very much, that meditation was on hearing, not on God. So whatever she was trying to, before she was hearing from outside, she was going and giving her lessons to all the people. So that is how. So Gurudev studying her understood what meditation should not be like that. And the same way we can also understand, or we can study ourselves what I do from morning to evening, and how do I react, how I work on the things, and gradually we will come to know. And it is so simply said that So for us it is very simple that meditation or spiritual progress is not just big things, but they are very small, very near to our heart, which we can follow and achieve them very easily, not very easily, but we can work on them and go step by step ahead.